Welcome to On Campus, News and Views of Lamar University. I'm Jala Jackson, and today's guest is Gordon Williams, Lamar's television studio operations manager and film producer. Today's topic is Beaumont's Black History, consisting of the award-winning historical fiction short film, The Example, which is based on the 1943 Beaumont race riot, and the award-winning documentary, They Will Talk About Us, giving knowledge on the oldest Black neighborhood in Beaumont. The Lamar University Center of History and Culture in the Office of Diversity is hosting a screening of The Example, and They Will Talk About Us. Tell me what the films are about.
The Example deals with the 1943 Beaumont race riot. So it is a historical fiction piece that introduces the audience to the race riot. It is about two fathers that have to make difficult decisions that will affect their families. The piece is about commonality. It's about community. I know most people, when they hear race riot, they put it in a box. They think, okay, I already know what that's about. No, you should watch The Example. Hopefully you will have a conversation with somebody about it. As far as They Will Talk About Us, the Charlton-Pollard story, it is a wonderful story about the oldest Black neighborhood here in Beaumont. The love that the people have for the history in the community is amazing. So we captured that and tried to put it on the screen as best we could. So we've gotten good response. We're still getting good response. So I'm looking forward to seeing how both of those films play back to back and what's going to be the response and the shift of emotions from one piece to the other.
Yeah, I did watch both of them, and they were emotional. I was on the edge of my seat for one, and then the other. It was nice to know the knowledge because I'm not from Beaumont. I'm from Houston, so I think those are really good films to tune into, especially even if you're not from the Beaumont community. It's just nice to watch in general.
Thank you. Both of those projects at some point had faculty, staff, alumni, current students from the Department of Communication and Media involved. I'm an alumni of this department. We have a production circle that is kind of based out of what we do at LUTV News and in this department. As those people graduate and become successful in their careers, a lot of them are willing to come back and interact with the students in broadcasting and in film and create opportunities for them. And every couple of years, we all get together to work on a project. So The Example is one of those cases. And the Charlton-Pollard documentary was more of a student project where students got hands-on experience working on this documentary. They were paid. So this is going on their resume.
Okay.
So again, you're building opportunities. This project is going to film festivals. It's getting recognition internationally.
Wow. What was it like producing for both of the films?
Definitely research heavy. The Example started with us wanting to do a documentary back in the early 2000s, and it wasn't gaining traction, so we moved on to other projects. Around 2012, we decided that, okay, let's take this research, but let's tell a narrative story with it. So that was kind of the start of The Example. With Charlton-Pollard, again, a lot of research going into it, delving into the history. ExxonMobil provided funds for students to get this work, to get work opportunities to make this happen. So, again, students were paid. They got that on-set experience. And for me to see them on the stage of the Jefferson Theater that night at the premiere, in front of 350 people.
Wow.
For them to have that moment, I think that's something they'll never forget.
I like that. So there is another documentary, the Beaumont's Black History. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's putting both of those projects together and having a screening. So we're going to be at Lamar University in the Dishman Auditorium, 5:30 on Thursday, February 2nd, showing both projects. We'll have a question and answer session with people from the production crew and a local historian. And then after that, we will have a reception. So this will be an opportunity for us to actually talk about both projects. It's something that we really hadn't had a chance to do. Because most of the screenings is just kind of like in and out. So hopefully we can have deeper conversations and get a wider view than we normally get from the audience.
Yeah, I really adore how y'all include or involve the students and all the resources that you all have. That's really amazing. So I just wanted to ask you, I know Black History Month is important for a lot of people. What does it mean to you?
I'm buying into the notion that at some point I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I have an opportunity to do things that my parents, grandparents, their ancestors are not having a chance to do. So who am I not to take advantage of that foundation?
Right.
But as I'm maturing, I also realize that I'm going to be seen as an ancestor. So I'm hoping to leave some type of legacy.
Oh, right.
The example hits on legacy. What are we leaving to the people that come after us?
Wow.
I've been left a lot. We've all been left a lot. So we need to build on that.
Yeah, it's important to model that too. So thank you, Gordon, for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks to my guest, Gordon Williams, for stopping by and giving knowledge on the two films, The Example and They Will Talk About Us, which will be included in the screening of Beaumont's Black History on February the 2nd, taking place at the Dishman Auditorium at Lamar University, starting at 5:30 p.m. and ending at 8 p.m. For more information, go to lamar.edu. Tune in next Monday morning at 7:50 for another episode of On Campus here on KVLU.